Hello and welcome to BoI Weekly. I'm Kayode Alayande. In elementary school, our social studies teachers made us understand that there are three basic needs of man: food, clothing, and shelter. That remains true even today. And to this end, many in the business world believe that no matter how bad things get, those who continue to meet these three needs would never run out of business. So our destination on the show today is a company that has chosen to meet the clothing need. Crown Nature's Nigeria PLC is a consumer garment manufacturing company located within the Lekki Free Zone in Lagos. Just 10 years ago, the company started out by producing only face caps, but over the years, they have expanded their product lines to include men's underwears, jerseys, polo shirts, dresses, industrial wears, and all kinds of children's garments, churning them out in volumes on an industrial scale. They are eternally grateful to the Bank of Industry for supporting them all the way.
Have you ever imagined a time when you could apply for and get a loan from the comfort of your bedroom? Or prayed that the processing time was shorter? Well, it is now a reality with the fast and swift Bank of Industry real-time online loan application initiative. The BoI online loan application portal is designed to deliver access and convenience to prospecting SME customers by ensuring that applicants need not have to physically visit the bank. Applicants simply have to submit all necessary documents via the online portal with the liberty to select their preferred BoI state office wherein their applications will be processed. How it works: simply search keyword Bank of Industry and download our mobile app from Play Store for Android users, BlackBerry App World for BlackBerry users, and Apple Store for iPhone users. Click on the Apply button. Click on Register to register your account. A verification link and tracking code will be sent to your registered email address. Click on the verification link to facilitate login. Once logged in, you can complete your application, submit, and click on Continue to start tracking your loan application. An email will be sent to your email address confirming receipt of the application. With this initiative, BoI has reduced its loan application and processing turnaround time. Start applying for your loan right away. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
Can you give me a sense of history or the background to how you started this business?
Okay, we started from the production of caps. Actually, the cap is what led into this production. We discovered that we didn't have in this country a sizable manufacturing outfit that could produce an international standard caps. The usual caps we refer to as face caps, but the real name for face cap is baseball cap or polo cap. So we went into this production, we established the company to start on that line. From face caps, we grew into several other lines of production, which are the underwear, the casual wear, and the corporate wears, uniform inclusive.
The Free Trade Zone, what informed this location?
Right from the beginning, I knew the potential of the Lekki Free Trade Zone, and I instantly knew it would be an opportunity, a great opportunity for Crown Natures to be sited in this place. 3 years ago, we moved into this place to establish this production. We moved from the former place, where is the Hawaii house at Orile, and then we moved here to establish this production. We're positioning for export market going forward, and this is where we are.
I'm curious, where do you source your materials from, your raw materials, from home or from abroad?
Well, some of the raw materials we use in production before now used to come from abroad. Well, particularly for the cap production end. As far as the textile in using to produce a cap is concerned, that is available locally. Some of the products are available locally, but some of the components of the cap are not available locally. But the rest of our productions also, most of the raw materials are here. Sunflag is one of our very key partners in supplying the raw materials. We get most of the supply of the raw materials from Sunflag Industries. And the Alpha Industries makes thread, which is also readily available here. And we buy from them. So most of the fabric right now, most of the raw materials right now, we source locally.
How did you learn about the BoI?
Of course, I've always known about NIDB when they were still in IDB. And as following them up, knowing, because in the beginning of the business, we knew we didn't have enough funds to establish the mass production that we actually required. So already from the beginning, we had started planning which investor fund we were going to go after establishing the company. So Bank of Industry has always been our consideration and our target. So immediately we heard of the CTG fund, Special CTG fund in 2009. We approached the Bank of Industry and we applied without knowing anybody there. And we were given consideration.
So from the first time you walked into the Bank of Industry to draw down, give me a sense of the timeline. How long did it take?
It was within 3 months. The process was within 3 months. And the timeline was, the delay in that, even in getting up to 3 months, was because we were unable to meet some of the requirements, because we had to get one document or the other to submit. But within 3 months, we had the first disbursement. They've been so good in dealing. They help the business, not just handing the money down to you. They go deeply into relationship with the customers. They listen to your challenges. They want to see how much they can help, even outside of giving you the funding. For instance, Bank of Industry helped us in putting word for us with some of the customers that we currently serve. For instance, the NYSC, they were one of the people that championed that cause for us before we got that contract to supply the NYSC. So they go beyond just lending you money. And for people who don't know this, Bank of Industry is really geared towards improving the industrial establishment in Nigeria.
How many times have you received loans from the Bank of Industry?
The company was established in 2006. The first loan from BoI was in 2009. This year being the second time.
The loans from the Bank of Industry, what exactly did those loans help you to achieve?
The initial loan was used to increase capacity, which is acquiring more equipment and a part of it for working capital. The second loan was basically for working capital, for raw materials and for several other running capitals that we incur. That's the staff, salaries and things like that.
I'd like to know what impact that loan had on your business.
We began the operation with the production of the caps. We couldn't even maximize the cap production because we didn't have enough funding to have the products produced in mass. Because if we're not able to produce in mass, the cost of production would have been high and the prices would go up. And then we would not be competitive in the market. But with Bank of Industry, we're able to increase the capacity of our production, produce higher volume of products, and in fact expand the product lines. It was through the Bank of Industry Intervention Fund, the CTG fund, that we're able to expand to several other lines of production, which the equipment could also produce. So right now, we began as a one-product company, and we're currently running as a 7-product company now, due to the intervention fund. And we're producing these 7 lines of products in mass production. So our prices currently now, because of the volume that we're able to turn out, we're meeting the prices that the market is ready to take.
the agricultural sector due to limited processing and preservation capacity. This results in high food prices and food importation, with its attendant effects on the nation's foreign reserves. To enable Nigerians optimize the benefits from the country's vast agricultural products such as cassava, oil palm, rice, tomatoes, and others, the Bank of Industry has launched a 5 billion naira cottage agro-processing fund, the CAP Fund. Customers can access the fund to establish plans to process our various agro-produce into food products or intermediate raw materials for industries at a single-digit interest rate of 9% per annum. For more information on the CAP Fund, please visit www.boinigeria.com/capfund. Bank of Industry, developing Nigeria's agro-processing industry through the CAP Fund.